Thanks for coming back to learn about another of the 4 DiSC dimensions. Like we talked about yesterday, DiSC is a method that says people prefer different but predictable ways to work. If we know our own preferences and the preferences of others, we can work better together. Enthusiastic, personable, charming, talkative, motivating. All of these are words that describe someone who has a high I or influence. You can usually pick these folks out in a crowd pretty quickly. They're the ones chatting others up about what's happening, the first to welcome someone to a group, and ones who make you feel like you have known them your whole life. They are highly driven by the who, or the relationships they have at work. They thrive in group activities and hate working alone. If they're closed up in an office by themselves for too long, the walls start to close in around them. They need to engage with others. High I's are fast-paced, moving from one project to the next and staying out of the details. I's want to make a favorable impression and need to be careful of taking too much personally when something doesn't go right. Rejection, especially social rejection, is really hard on an I. If you ask an I, say for a particular piece of paper or a form, they might likely tell you, "I'll get right back to you with that." And it could be because they have no idea where they put that form at. Their desk and their office are probably fairly disorganized, but that's because the details in the forms aren't as important as the relationships are. Because I's want to move fast, you'll likely see them moving from project to project, so be aware of follow-through. As a leader, you might need to rein in your I's every once in a while to keep them on track. To get a project done means everyone has a say. The group comes to consensus, and getting everyone recognized for their work is critical. If you have an I on your team, you can be sure that all thoughts and ideas are going to be heard. They may take it upon themselves to keep everyone motivated about the project and working together. I's are your cheerleaders. They can help get others behind your project. If you need someone to lead a change, keep the team's feelings and opinions at the forefront, and work with those who might need help in adjusting to a change. Your I may be your hidden resource. Since I's are less focused on the details, a good complement on a team would be someone who is focused on those details, to be sure all the T's are crossed. Another good team member for an I is someone like a high D, who's driven to results. This can balance the sometimes longer time to decision that an I has, because they're ensuring all ideas are heard. Finally, someone who can focus on why work is done would be good for an I to have, so that they can be sure the I is not continuing to cheerlead a project that is no longer in the business plan. When you need someone to motivate your team, to get a project supported from others, and bring a team together, go to a high I. They take pride and are driven by influence and persuasion, bringing people together to make your workplace shine.